Well, hi, good morning, all my friends, and I do hope that you're having a wonderful day today. It is Friday, and just did a song last night, a little Beatles tune. Paul McCartney, a friend of mine, Terry, asked me to do it for her. And I don't tend to do Paul McCartney songs because he's usually all over the neck, with his songs like, Blackbird, or, can do a few George Harrison things, but, he's pretty intricate. Anyway, it was a challenge. And so, not a difficult song, just something I didn't, know how to play. So I had to learn how to play it and then sang it, and it was a short little tune called I Will. And I really like it. And so anyway, I just hope when you get a chance you can take a listen. We are in the book of Matthew. Yay, we're in the New Testament. And but before we get started, I just wanted to share with you that Thomas let me know that his girl, Pam Mitchell, is in the hospital. She's has several tubes coming from her kidneys to drain it because they're infected. So he's hoping that they don't have to move her, because it would be a hardship on him to try to go and be with her. And he's so very concerned for her because, they both need her, and he and his son just dearly love her. And so if you could just please keep her in your prayers, that would be really awesome. And also if you would keep Buddy, my friend Buddy, in prayer. He has cancer, and going to be facing the ordeal of going through chemotherapy and all of that. And any of you who've been through it, you know just how bad it is. And I have mentioned other therapies, but that's what he's elected to do. So anyway, if you would keep them in prayer, that would be wonderful. So we are in the book of Matthew chapter 4, and I'll just get into the reading. We just went through the genealogy of Christ, and also John the Baptist, and a little bit of his ministry, and Jesus being baptized by him. And if some of you don't know, John, it was also his cousin. Okay, so so chapter 4. So when Jesus was led up to the Spirit, then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. So he's baptized, now he's going into the desert. And when he had fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward hungered. Okay? Yeah, I'd say so. And when the tempter came to him, he said, "If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread." But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God." And when the devil took him up into the holy city, and set him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said to him, "If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone." And Jesus said unto him, "It is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God." So again, the devil taketh him up into the exceedingly high mountain, showed him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto him, All these things I will give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Jesus unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, that thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shall thou serve. Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. Now, when Jesus had heard that John was cast into prison, he departed into Galilee. And leaving Nazareth, he came and dwelt in Capernaum, which is upon the sea coast in the borders of Zebulun and Nephthalim. And it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by Elijah the prophet, saying, The land of Zebulun and the land of Nephthalim, and by the way of the sea, beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles. And the people which sat in the darkness saw a great light, and to them which sat in the region, the shadow of death, light is sprung up. So, again, the people which sat in the darkness saw a great light, and to them which sat in the region in the shadow of death, light is sprung up. So Christ is the light. Okay. And from that time Jesus began to preach and say, Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And Jesus walked by the Sea of Galilee and saw two brethren, Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he said unto them, Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they straightway left their nets and followed him. And going on from hence, he saw other two brethren, James the son of Zebedee, John his brother, in a ship with Zebedee their father, mending their nets. And he called them. And they immediately left the ship and their father and followed him. And Jesus went about all of Galilee, teaching in their synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing all manner of sickness and all manner of disease among the people. And his fame went throughout all Syria, and they brought unto him all sick people that were taken with divers diseases and torments, and those which were possessed with devils, and those that were lunatic, and those that had palsy, and he healed them. And there followed him great multitudes of people from Galilee, and from Decapolis, and from Jerusalem, and from Judea, and from beyond Jordan. Okay, chapter 5 is the Sermon on the Mount. And seeing the multitudes, he went up to a mountain, and he was set, and his disciples came to him. And he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. And blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And blessed are ye when men shall revile you, persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has lost its savor, wherewithin shall it be salted? If it is henceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out, or to be trodden under foot of men. You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I come to destroy the law or prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. And verily I say unto you, until heaven and earth pass, one jot, one tittle shall not in no wise pass from the law, until it be all fulfilled. So whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees, you shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. So you have to be, without sin to be in front of God. Okay. But nobody can. Everybody has broken the commandments in one way or the other. Okay. So 21. If you have heard that it is said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill, and whoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. But I say unto you that whoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Reka, or, evil speaking, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hell fire. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother hath aught against thee, so if you're asking for forgiveness, leave there thy gift before the altar, your reconciliation, and go your way. First be reconciled to thy brother, then come and offer thy gift. Agree with thine adversary quickly while thou art in the way with him, lest any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. So verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out hence that till thou hast paid the uttermost farthing. A farthing is money, okay? And if you have heard that it was said by them of old time, that thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you that whosoever should look on a wife to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. And the reason why I say wife there is because it's not woman. That was changed by King James, who wrote the King James Version. Okay, it was actually wife, translated as wife. So, to lust after have committed adultery with her already in his heart, because you don't take something of your neighbor's that doesn't belong to you, okay? And if thy right eye offended thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body shall be cast into hell. And this is talking about a spiritual death, not an actual member, okay? And if Thy right